Hello friends, welcome back. Thank you for joining me, Miss Annie. And today we are going to be talking about conflict. So what is conflict? Conflict, some people would say, is a fight or an argument, but it is not. It's actually a disagreement. So a fight or an argument can be caused by a conflict. So is conflict good or is it bad? It's neither. Conflict just happens, it's just part of life. So conflict is not good nor bad. So when we say conflict is getting worse, we say it's escalating. If we say conflict is getting better, we say it's de-escalating. There are 5 different rules when we are trying to solve conflict. So the first one would be we find out what the problem is. The second one is we attack the problem, not the person. The third is we listen to each other. The fourth, we are going to be caring about each other's feelings. Okay. And the fifth is remembering that we are responsible for what we say and what we do. We're not responsible for anyone else's actions, right? Right. So what I have for you today is a conflict resolution game show that I put together. And so I'll put a link on it on this video so that you can play. And I'm going to give you some different tools so that you have it. So you can have this video and have the game show and you can play with your siblings and with your parents. Okay, so either have some paper handy or you can, I'm going to hopefully put a link down and you can print off these papers where it says sketch it and then imagine if. So these are like writing ones and then these are drawing. Then there's different things that you're going to need. So steps in negotiation. 1, state the problem. 2, state what you want. 3, state why you want it. 4, focus on things you both want. 5, create win-win alternatives. 6, evaluate the alternatives. And 7, come up with an agreement and make a plan of action. So I'm going to show it to you, and I know it's going to go backward, but I think it's better to show it to you, and maybe you'll be able to see it and kind of flip it around. Second thing is I statements. So an example is I feel frustrated when I am ignored because it hurts my feelings. I need eye contact and a response. So I feel blank, which is an emotion word. When blank, then you put an action word because blank, an explanation. I need blank. So what needs to happen? And again, I'm going to show it to you. I know that it's going to be like backwards, but I don't know what to do on that. Healthy conflict resolution tips. 1, get calm first. Find a win-win solution. Use an I statement or an I message. Listen with an open heart. Say words that mean no. Ignore or walk away. Share or take turns. Play a game of chance. Do something else. Ask for help and apologize. So when we want to get calm first, we wait until you are calm before addressing a conflict. Take some time to cool off and breathe. Win-win solution. Brainstorm a solution or make a deal where everyone feels heard and that their voices and needs matter. I already gave you an example of iMessages. Listen with an open heart, so listen to the other person without interrupting or judgment. Try to put yourself in their shoes. Say words that mean no, so use a strong and respectful voice to say that you are not okay with something. Ignore or walk away. This is where when you're dealing with something that is annoying you, you can just ignore them and walk away. Sharing or taking turns, that's kind of self-explanatory. Play a game of chance like rock, paper, scissors, or flip a coin to see who wins or whatnot. Do something else like play another game. Ask for help. So get help if you feel unsafe or have tried 2 or 3 of these different strategies and still feel stuck. And then apologize. Saying you are sorry when you make a mistake helps make repairs as well. Okay, so this is that paper. Okay, then rules for fighting fair. Identify the problem, focus on the problem, attack the problem, not the person, listen with an open mind, treat a person's feelings with respect, and take responsibility for your actions. So the same rules for conflict. So vowels, no name calling, blaming, sneering, not listening, getting even, bringing up the past, threats, pushing, hitting, put downs, bossing, making excuses, and not taking responsibility. That's what this one is. Okay. 4 steps to apologizing. I love this because I use it with my own kids and it really works. So step 1 is I'm sorry for. So you need to be specific. Show the person you're apologizing to that you really understand what they are upset about. So you wouldn't say, I'm sorry for being mean. You would say, I'm sorry for saying that nobody wants to be your friend. Step 2, it was wrong because until you understand why it was wrong or how it hurt someone, it is unlikely you will change. So you wouldn't say, it was wrong because I got in trouble. You would say, it was wrong because it hurt your feelings and made you feel bad about yourself. Step 3, in the future, I will, and what you want to do is use positive language and tell me what you will do, not what you won't do. So the wrong way would be, in the future, I won't hit you. The right way would be, in the future, I will use my words to solve a problem. And step 4, will you forgive me? Now this is important to try to restore your friendship. There is no rule that the other person has to forgive you. So remember, there is no rule that the other person has to forgive you. Sometimes they won't, and that's their decision. Hopefully, you will all try to be the kind of friends who will forgive easily. Okay, and here's that one. Okay. And then I have a list of different calming strategy cards. Okay, calming strategy cards. So getting a drink, breathing, jumping, playing with dough or clay, listen to some music, feel a breeze. In Wyoming, we have all kinds of breezes, so that one's easy. Pat a pet, relax, push, happy thoughts, take a walk, read a book, drawing, running, go to a quiet space, do some stretching, yoga, play with some blocks or other toys like Legos or something like that, painting, chewing some gum, or maybe a candy, squeezing a ball, hugging a bear or another stuffed animal or a pillow or maybe a person, and then counting. So these are all kinds of different calming strategy cards. Okay, so what I want you to do is try to use all the things that I just talked about in your fun conflict resolution game. Okay, and again, I will post that link so that you can play that game, and hopefully you have fun with it. Okay, and as always, be strong, be brave, be kind. Love you. Bye.